You sound like you really upset, Big G.
Yeah, because everybody, they holler about you cheating and you doing this and you doing that. I'm not cheating, and you're not cheating because we're not married. We just committed to having sex. We haven't committed to anything else.
So isn't that how it usually go down, though, G? Isn't that how it's supposed to go? I mean, as far as when you having sex and stuff, don't they know how it go usually?
Explain that question.
Don't people usually, be in a relationship, what I'm saying? Like the girl always and the guy always feel like they both in a relationship together, once they have sex?
I mean, it comes sex. I mean, sex is based on emotions. Two people come together. They feel a certain vibe, and sometimes the vibe is spontaneous into a sexual intercourse. It's a physical and also a mental attraction. And when these two things combine, then there's sex. But
as far as I get that part,
and then the boyfriend and the girlfriend part is that we are friends. We are two friends that enjoy each other's company. We spend quite a bit of time with each other. We share a lot with each other, and that's just a part of knowing people. And so we can't say they are friends. We can't consider nobody a friend if we don't spend no time with them. We don't spend with them. But when we're in a relationship, our expectations of people are sometimes higher than you're willing to give. A lot of people just want to be boyfriends and girlfriends for life. Well, why hold somebody else back that want to be a husband or a wife?
But can't you be still considered a husband and a wife? I mean, in Virginia you can, but but in your both of y'all connection, can't y'all consider each other husband and wife?
Well, you gotta look at this,
without the vows.
You gotta look at this. That's why the LGBTs went to Congress and stuff, because they want certain things as partners. You know what I mean? In a boyfriend and girlfriend, you're not getting these benefits as a partner. You know what I mean? And only thing in a boyfriend and girlfriend relationship, you want to hold that man and hold that woman to the vow of not sleeping with nobody else. You don't care about the money. You don't care about nothing else. Just as long as you don't sleep with nobody. And that's just being selfish. You know what I mean? If you want to keep somebody and hold on to somebody and be in a relationship, then sign the contract. Engage into a matrimony or something. And if you ain't ready to engage into matrimony, don't hold nobody back from seeking what they want out of life. Yeah. You know what I mean? You should want to come together. I mean, if you spending 5 years with a woman as a boyfriend and girlfriend, come on, man. It's got to be bigger. It's got to be bigger than that.
Well, what if it's the same person that you've been with? It's just the person you want to be with, and that's the person that they want to be with.
Then you said, okay, I want to be with you. Engage in that.
You could buy a ring. She could buy you a ring, and y'all still could say y'all still committed. That's y'all commitment.
However you choose. But now, this is my man. This is my woman. We ain't boyfriends and girlfriends no more. This nigga paying bills. This woman is doing her part in the relationship.
Taking care of home.
Yeah. I can bring my paycheck home to this woman and know that she's going to distribute it in the proper way. You know what I mean? Right. She, I'm not worried about her taking anything from me. I'm taking nothing from her because it's ours. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. You can't take nothing that's already yours.
Well, what about if I'm single? Now, explain to these females out here what it is to be single, for real. What does it mean to be single? Let them know that being single got nothing to do with being in a relationship.
I mean...
Because these girls think that once you single and once you get there, go start talking to them that's the only person you're supposed to talk to.
And that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's that selfish nature we have. We want to claim something. You know what I mean? But let something claim you. Be claimed. Don't do the claiming. Let the claiming be the go. I'm trying to tell you.
See, cause I'm single.
I'm trying to tell you.
I'm single, and I just know that when it becomes to being single, it get complicated with some females out here, cause they want more than what you willing to bring to the table. But at the time, I'm not supposed to be bringing nothing to the table because we not like that.
Well, I understand, young man, and that's what I'm getting back to. Because once you started, you know, you're a male and she a female, so that's the opposite sex. We attract, whether we just attract in communication. I'm like, okay, I'm chatting with you today. Just because I'm chatting with you today don't mean I can't chat with this young lady over here.
And I know her before I know you.
Yes, don't.
Well, I just met her today.
Yes, don't be that selfish. Don't put yourself in a small box like that. You know, allow yourself to communicate with everybody. And life is about choices. You know, if somebody want to be with you, they gonna be with you. They still can talk to other people, but they choose somehow. There's something about you. There's something particular about you that they choose to do other things with. You just gotta understand what your position is with certain people.
Yeah, and as I got older, I understand it's all about respect.
Yeah.
So I respect the whole dynamics of her lifestyle and my whole dynamics of how my lifestyle is. And I just, you know, I keep it real. I come through and I got there going, you know what I'm saying? I have a good time and I go home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And then, you know, if you're one of those selfish type of persons and you don't want this woman to have no other friends, and this woman don't want you to have no other friends, female, vice versa, then y'all need to come to a communication and say, well, I don't want you to have no other friends. I don't want you to have no other friends. Well, baby, I don't want to get married. Do you want to get married? No, you don't get married. You know, okay then.
Right on.
So you already said you ain't willing to marry me, but you being selfish and not letting me have other friends. And that's you shouldn't be that way.
Facts.
You know what I mean? And that's all I'm saying. You being selfish for your own reasons.
Yeah.
And whatever the reasons may be. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
And that's just Big G sharing with Road G, you know, with his thoughts going on, you know, because I'm single and I'm looking. And I want the opportunity to be somebody's husband. I'm too old to be a boyfriend. You know, I'm a provider. I bring things to the table. You know, I go to work. You know what I mean? I like nice things. I want to go places. I want to do things. And I want to, you know, I want to do it with a lifetime companion. I'm at that age. I ain't looking for a girlfriend. That's a waste of money. I'm dating and it ain't getting nothing behind it. You know what I mean? I'm looking for somebody I can invest in, and she can invest in me. We ain't got it today, but we got the attitude to get it tomorrow. You know, it's about building an empire. You know, that's how I build. That's how the million-dollar couples manage, you know, to work. You know, Jay-Z can't be home with Beyonce every day, and Beyonce can't be home with Jay-Z every day.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? But they know they grown, so grown people can check their own selves. They don't need no babysitter. You know, I don't need to call in and say, well, baby, what you doing? I got to trust you to know that, hey, we signed these papers because I gave you that ring, and we're in a committed relationship, and you know, we're going to make this thing work.
Right on. Right on.
And that's all a man and all a woman can do. We can commit, we can sign the contract, and try to build an empire together. It always don't work. Sometimes people grow and get greedy. One person wants more than the other. However the situation, sometimes, you know, the contract breaks. But still, know what you sign when you sign the contract. If you signing it for love, hey, make sure that man loves you as well as you love him. If you signing it for money, make sure you got just as much as he got to put in.
Yeah, sure.
You know, it's equal. You know,
Sure.
it's simple. It's simple. Life is simple. Life is great. That's all all you want to make it. And stop being selfish. You know.
Yeah.
Cause you can feed a dog. You take him off the chain, leave the door open. When you come home, he gonna be gone. You know what I mean? Unless he got a good home. And that's all I got to say. Stop checking his phone and check and see if he's happy. And the same thing with a man. Stop checking her phone and check and see if she happy. If you know that you putting into a relationship all that you should be putting into a relationship, you shouldn't have to check your woman. Just check her happiness and check your happiness. And that's gonna let you know. Is everything all right? With that's just Big G giving some advice. You know what I mean? Girlfriend, boyfriend, wife, whatever title you may want to give somebody.
And it's good advice. It's good advice. Those out there watching, make sure you check Big G out. You know what I'm saying? Big G, Cheryl G on Greedy Tycoon Media Group. You know, the #1 hip hop. #1 hip hop out of Virginia, Southeast Virginia. And we out.
All right, peace. Marry them women. Marry them men.